Dr. Ortega, thank you for agreeing to meet with us. The reason we're here is because Frida and I are very concerned about Lily. We've noticed a few of abnormal behaviors. Things are kind of out of her character. So, Frida, would you like to start?
Sure. Lily and I have been friends since we met at the orientation 2 summers ago for school. And, we hit it off and we got to be roommates. And we've been roommates and, we get along and we figure stuff out in our room. And everything's been good. But about 6 months ago, I started to notice a few things that, I kind of noticed, but they were in the back of my head, and I didn't think anything of it. But as time has gone by, excuse me, I've kind of started to get concerned and wondered if it means something. And I'm starting to think, I don't know what it means, but I noticed she spends more and more time in the bathroom. And when she leaves the bathroom, it smells like Clorox or like she just cleaned it. And it's great. It's nice having a clean bathroom, but it's every time. So that's what's unusual. And I also noticed empty laxative boxes in the bathroom trash, and also pills that it says they're diuretics. They make you pee, and I don't know if maybe she's got some sort of condition or something. And I didn't know what to make of it. And as time went by, I decided that I would ask her. And the other thing was that she'd buy groceries, and the fridge would be full, and then I'd go to my morning classes and come back, and the fridge would be empty. So I didn't, I thought that was odd. And then I started to, hear noise coming out of the bathroom that just didn't seem like normal bathroom noise. And so I was concerned, and I went to Dr. Smith and shared my concerns with him in the hopes that, he might help me figure out what to do to help Lily, if I should even, be worried.
Some of the things that I've noticed were that during class she would seem very, very tired, very low energy, fatigued, and lethargic. She had also been performing very poorly academically, and again, that's very out of her character as well. So Lily, would you like to chime in here a little bit?
Yeah, I just want to thank both of you for coming. And this is my first time in this counseling center, so it is kind of intimidating, to be honest. I've never been here. I've never been in this type of situation. I know that I do have a problem, especially with my eating consumption. I know that, Frida came up to me and expressed her concern to me, and I guess I kind of got out of control. I didn't know what to do. It all started when the ending of my freshman year, when I guess I lost my brother. He was killed in a car accident, and I just didn't know how to cope with death. I didn't know what to do, so I, started eating a lot. I would consume a lot of food, and a way for me to, cope with the anxiety and the stress that I was dealing with. I would go and I'll throw it up. And I probably would do that once or twice a month, and I just knew that I was, doing it, but I kept on. And as well, I was dealing with depression, so that was my way of just releasing everything. As well, going into my sophomore year, I still dealing with depression, I'm sure. I was not focused at all in school. I didn't want to interact with people. I wanted to just be on my own, and I had made the decision that, I needed to change that. So I decided, and Frida, as well, I, went to, and decided to want to join a sorority, but they didn't choose me. So then again, it was like another hit, and I didn't know what to do. And, my self-esteem got hurt. I started taking pills and laxatives because I guess it was just my self-image. I was dealing with that, and with my brother's death, like I didn't know what to do. So instead of doing it once or twice a month, I started going to once or twice a week. And I started noticing that my hair was starting to fall out. My throat is always dry. My mouth is always cracked. I'm losing a lot of weight, but at the same time, I guess trying to maintain myself. I just want to look good, and I don't have any friends. That's the thing. And then I guess my main concern is I just don't want my family to find out. I don't want them to find out that I have a problem. And friends too. I appreciate you, Frida, coming out because you're like one of my closest friends. But I don't want anyone else to find out that I have this. And I guess I just want to find, the proper way to help me and help me get better, because I do need to get better. I do need to get better. I just don't know how. And I'm scared, to be honest. I'm very scared.
Well, first and foremost, Lily, I want to thank you for, telling us this. I know it's scary, and it's not easy admitting that we're dealing with an issue. I know it's normal to feel shame. It's not your fault that you're in this situation, and I know that you're scared. So first, I think we all want to thank you for trusting us and for coming out with this and letting us help you. I know you mentioned that this started once you lost your brother and the sorority decided not to accept you, right? And it was a way for you to cope with your anxiety, right?
Yes.
Okay. And what was the point where you decided that it was time to get help? Was it when Frida approached you, or was it when Dr. Smith approached you?
I guess with both of them, Frida started expressing her concern, and she was just, asking me, like, are you okay? Is everything okay? And at first I didn't want to tell her because, I thought I could control it. But then, I started to see that she was more concerned, and I was like, okay, maybe she does want to help me. And then I had, the professor, Dr. Smith, come up to me and telling me, he was concerned about my grades, that I was not doing well, and, he expressed concerns, and I knew that then I do have a problem, and I do need to get help because it's not me. This is not me.
Okay. Okay, and I understand also that you're scared to receive this help, because I know it's a new path that you would take, and you're not sure what's down the path, and then we all get that, I think. But I want you to know that this is a circle of trust. I mean, you've chosen to trust me, to trust Dr. Smith, and to trust your friend Frida, to share this secret that you've been holding on to for so long. So you know that you have this circle of support around you, and that whatever we discuss here and whatever you tell us, you know that you can trust us with this.
Yeah, and that's what I just want. I want this to, I'm a very private person, so I want this to stay within this room. I don't want my family to find out at all, because it's, it will be alarming and it will be shocking to them. And I feel like if I do get the help, then, I'll get better on my own, and I don't want to, kind of disappoint my family or anything like that. So I just wanted, is there any one-on-one or support groups that maybe I could join, or maybe Frida, if you would like to come with me?
Sure.
Yeah.
The Counseling Center offers one-on-one sessions. We offer them usually during business hours, so we do offer evening sessions, because I know you have class and you might have work. We also have support groups every Friday night. We discuss different issues. We discuss alcoholism, we discuss drug abuse, we discuss anxiety, depression, and eating disorders, and those kind of areas that our students deal with. And I think that maybe if you wanted to, you could join one of these support groups, particularly the one for eating disorders, and you could talk to other people who are also going through a similar situation. But if you also feel more comfortable just being alone, you could even bring Frida with you to the session. We could have a one-on-one session as well, and you could also feel free to bring Frida to the support group, as long as you're okay with disclosing that information in front of her.
Yeah. I guess as well, like I'm a little hesitant. I don't know, like what do you think, Professor? Like what do you think?
Well, I mean, excuse me, Lily, it's really your choice. I can't really make that choice for you. But what do you think would be the pros and cons of seeking counseling?
Well, pros definitely, definitely get, I will, get better. I will start to eat normal again. My self-esteem will probably, get better as well. And then the cons are just like, I guess I'm scared because this is all, like I said, it's new to me. I've never dealt with the situation and I don't know what exactly to do. What do you think, Frida?
Well, I could understand you being nervous about being at the counseling center. I mean, I totally understand because this is the first time I'm here too. So Dr. Ortega seems really nice, and she said that you said that you don't have to tell her mom, right? Like you don't have to tell her parents.
Right. So I know that you were also scared about your family finding out, but everything that we have discussed here, everything that's discussed in group or in one-on-one sessions is completely confidential. So we as a public university here in Florida have to follow a mandate, which is called HIPAA. And what HIPAA means is just whatever is discussed in a clinical setting, like a counseling center, is private. So if Dr. Smith were to call me over the phone and ask me about your progress, I couldn't disclose any information to him. Now, if he asks you, it's your choice if you do want to tell him or not. Or if Frida asks you, you can decide if you want to disclose that. But if for whatever reason your parents were to call me, I couldn't disclose any of our sessions. So everything that you tell us, that anyone you allow into the session will know, but nobody outside will know unless you tell me or you tell us that you're threatening on hurting yourself or somebody else. But besides that, everything would be confidential.
Okay. Well, thank you all. Thank you all for being here for me.
Yeah, I'm glad you're gonna get help.
Do you think that this is a step you want to take now, or do you think that you need some time?
I think I still need some time to think about it.
Okay.
Because, like I said, I'm scared. But I know where is it that I need to go now, and I met you, and I have the support of Frida and the professor. So when I do feel like I'm ready, I definitely want to come. But right now, I guess it's all new to me, so I need to think about it and process it, and I'll take the steps when
Of course.
I can.
You can reach out to me or my staff when you're ready, and we can set up your first appointment or even the support group, and we can get you on your way as soon as you're ready. So you decide whenever you feel okay with pursuing it.
Okay, thank you.
Well, thank you for telling me, and we're all here to support you. That's what we're here for, and we're here for our students, and you can always trust us with issues like these.
Thank you. Thank you again.